Please welcome to the stage, David Gomez.
Woo! Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you for the next hour. Number one objection in sales. What do you think?
Costs too much.
Price, right? Number one lever every company pulls when business slows down, price. The one thing salespeople, small business owners, independent professionals fear the most, price. I come from a land where price objections roam free, and asking for a discount is a national sport. And what if I tell you, what if price is not the real problem? That is just the tip of the iceberg. That there's something behind. What if the real problem is lack of differentiation, sameness, being replaceable, looking very similar to other options? Because there's a law. If a client doesn't perceive a difference, we'll decide based on price. But the problem is not the price, but that the client doesn't perceive a difference. Why you instead of others? There are so many options, and they look very similar. But we know very deep inside that similar is not the same. We might look similar to other options in the market, but similar is not the same. Never. But sometimes we look very similar. The good news is there are so many ways to differentiate. Actually, I have devoted my life, the past 30 years, trying to understand what makes the difference in an organization. How can you be different? And there are so many ways to be different. Just a few of them. For example, faster response time. Not competing on the same arguments, but saying this is the real time in ER if you go to our hospital, for example. And that's the arrowhead argument they use all the time just to let people know that besides other things, this is their key differentiator. For example, another way to differentiate is to target a specific audience. For example, an auto repair that targets women. Only women. The mechanics are women. It's a safe space. But what impressed me the most is that while you wait, you get a manicure. This is a well-designed business, thinking about the things and the pains for a specific target audience. There are other ways. For example, this company in Portugal, they are using business transparency as their main differentiator. They're saying, look, these are our costs. From responsible sourcing, you can visit their factories. They are quite open in an industry that sometimes is not that open. This company, Conscious Processes, it's not the product itself. It's not what we sell. It's how we sell it. And it's what's behind that, the process behind that. It's not the tomato. It's the way they peel them with steam water instead of chemicals. That's the main reason they use all the time in the key differentiator. It's not only the product. It's the way we make it. It's the behind-the-scenes magic that we create. Or for example, this airline relies on their team, each of them, the experience each of them has that makes a difference, the background each of them has. Ernie used to fix car engines and now is in charge of the engines of the aircrafts. Captain Barbara has finished 7 marathons, so she knows how to get on time. And Courtney speaks fluent smile. There are many ways to differentiate. Guarantees, like Acme. Not the Acme from the Roadrunner, the other Acme, right? 100 years guarantee. So we have so many ways to differentiate. The small things. Just finding that special thing in our business that will make a difference. Being the specialist in something. This insurance company, they say that they just have insurance for 180 plus industries. Being specific, not a generalist, but really understanding the challenges is a key differentiator. And the small things. It's all about the small things. Because big things are just the sum of small actions made with intention. This is a hotel in Bali, and if you just forgot and you want to read a story to your kids at night, they got you covered. So it's all about the small things and the ways to differentiate. And there are so many ways. So if any of you, we have some booklets on the back of the room with 50 differentiation arguments, different ideas that we can find in our own businesses just to really find that way to make a difference. But you might be asking yourself, all right, I know we have to differentiate, but how can I differentiate? Where do you find your holy grail of differentiation? It exists. Your holy grail of differentiation is in the differentiation trinity, where three magical things cover this. The first one, you. What do you offer? What's your value proposition? What makes you different? Second, your competition. And third, your client. How do you use this? You ask yourself. I'm sorry. What do you solve that others don't, and it's important to your customer? So how do you use it? There are other options cheaper than you. You just answer, I know. But I have this that you won't find easily somewhere else, and it's critical to you. Checkmate. That's the difference. So think about it. What do you do that nobody else does, at least in the same way, and it's critical to your client? Think about it. Think about it for a second. What do you do that others don't, and it's critical to your client? Your key differentiator awaits. Always. Trying to be different. What do you do that others don't, and is critical to your client? Find it. Find it. You are already different. You are. What do you have to do to make a living? Commercially talking, I have learned one thing. I know. That you only need to be brave for 1 second. And that is when a client asks for a discount. You need to be brave. You kindly decline, but then explain why. It's not easy. But we are warriors. We need to defend our price. We need to defend our profitability, right? And then, like a warrior, you do this. Always defend your value. I'm here to tell you, you don't need lower prices. You need better arguments. You don't need more clients. You need the right ones. You don't need to speak louder. You need to say something worth hearing. But above all, please be different. Thank you.